Sims on the Browns' biggest needs entering the NFL draft. This from NBC Sports Pro Football Talk.
I think the big thing I look at more than anything is defensive tackle. I think that, they got Dalvin Tomlinson in there. We know, big run stuffer, right? But a guy also that's, getting up there in years a little bit. Right? So that's one where I go, okay, this is a team that we've looked at and gone, damn, they're talented. We know that, right? I mean, there's not a lot of holes here. It's O-lineman for the future, maybe, right? Receiver, they're good. Corners, they're extraordinary. Safety, there's good. I really think it's the interior part of the defense. The edge is good. I think it's D-tackle. I know they signed some linebackers in free agency, right? They got Jordan Hicks. They got Devin Bush. But I would think they're looking for something for the future there, too. I would think interior part of the defense is the main thing, Mike, that I'd be looking at.
And, Jeff, I had a chance to talk to Chris Sims at the Combine. He loves the Browns' defense, so he paid close attention to it, and I get where he's going with it.
No, and it's like I was trying to say earlier, there's some future to it. I mean, I think Maurice Hurst and Shelby Harris probably deserve a little bit more recognition than maybe Chris Sims gave them there. But, hey, sometimes things get looked over. But I do believe that is something that, I think they're looking at. Look, the Browns are not stupid. They know even if they only have a limited amount of picks, it's going to be where you can get impact. And, that's why a position like defensive tackle is going to come up. As the years go on, these guys just get bigger, stronger, faster, more athletic. And you have a chance to really bring in somebody that can, contribute. There's several guys, that I think that can play on the interior, that can probably also play outside in pass rush situations. Mike Hall out of Ohio State, the way he tested at his pro day, even still at 299, if he plays at 295, almost 6'3", he's athletic enough that he can play at defensive end. If I just want to switch my looks, I know he can play on the interior for me in pass rush situations, but I always want to have the ability to mix things up. And if Miles says, you want to know what, I'm going to destroy that guard, you're going to go line up over the tackle, nobody's going to tell him no. And Jim Schwartz loves flexibility, loves to be able to be creative. Let's all go back to week 1 last year where Myles Garrett was standing over the guard center gap, basically dribbling the basketball between his legs. The guard tapped the center on the hip and said, well, I got the guy on the outside, and good luck with all of this. Anything you can do to continue the pass rush, continue the dominance that Myles Garrett brings is something that's always going to be on the table. It's not just what the Browns believe, but it's also what Jim Schwartz believes. And when you have those two things meshing together, you kind of can read the tea leaves.
Yeah, you mentioned Hall. We know he had a 30 visit with the Browns as well.